Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode or another match of Heroes of the Storm here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. This time we are looking at the original OG, or at least one of them, Thrall himself. Now, Thrall has been a part of the game since 2015. He has received a lot of rework in the meantime, and I have unfortunately not been able to find a build that I would be able to recommend in the video's description. So we are gonna go over the talents which I will be using in order to actually explain what they do before the match, so that during the match I can focus on the combat and narration and not trying to read how much damage or how many buffs or seconds are increased with each ability. So Thrall himself is actually a bruiser, and he has this capability of being medium to short range bruiser, while most of the bruisers are more close range focused. So why is that? Well, he has actually a chain lightning ability which he is able to use, and this is why I'm gonna go with Echo of the Elements. By killing minions or heroes within 1.5 seconds of hitting them with chain lightning, you get certain bonuses, and once you fulfill this quest, you actually get additional charge of chain lightning. And this is extremely useful, as for example, if you utilize your Wind Fury to speed up while chasing after someone, if you get them in the range of chain lightning, you are able to get that kill. So that will count for the quest. I don't like to use Crash Lightning because this requires you hitting 2 heroes. And if you are clearing lanes, which Thrall is really good at, you should try to probably go with the Echo of the Elements, because you would have to keep rotating to a lane where you have multiple heroes, and you would have to make sure to use the chain lightning only at a time when they are close by. Next thing, it's heavily dependent on preference of people. Some of them go with Frostwolf pack, where if you hit 6 heroes with the Feral Spirit, you are reducing the cooldown and the mana cost of it by 50%. I, however, prefer to go with Mana Tide because Frostwolf Resilience restores 15 mana and reduces basic ability cooldowns by 0.5 seconds. This will then later be followed by additional thing. Maelstrom Weapon is another quest which we are going to be picking up, and we are going to be picking up a crap ton of quests for Thrall because his builds allow you to do this. So what this does, after you use your E ability, if you manage to keep hitting heroes, you are building up the stack. So basic attack against heroes, while Wind Fury movement speed bonus is active, increases the attack damage by 1. After gaining 20 attack damage, increase the movement speed bonus by 40%. After gaining 40 attack damage, Thrall permanently gains 15% increased movement speed. So if we keep smashing the heroes with this hammer, we are going to be able to be moving around faster and faster, and those things are going to allow us to close in the distance after the more squishier targets. Now, when it comes to his heroic abilities, you have either Sundering or Earthquake. I personally do not recommend the use of Earthquake because the only effect it does is that in a certain area it will create this sort of slowdown effect which keeps popping in and out of existence, so it's really weird. My preference is for Sundering. The main reason behind is it's a lane attack which also tends to stun enemy heroes for a short amount of time if you manage to land it successfully. After that, I like to go with Frostwolf's Race. This actually is quite crucial because Thrall's trait is that he is able to keep recovering mana and health. However, you don't have control over it. The Frostwolf Grace gives you the ability to activate this. So for example, I have had battles where I was against Mephisto or other assassins who were able to hit you across the map. Because I had Frostwolf Grace, and I was able to activate the healing, I was able to actually stay alive and prevent my character from dying and having to wait before I get respawned. So I think this is really important ability. Then we follow it with Thunderstorm. So now we are going to start hitting the enemy heroes with chain lightning, and this is going to start to slow down the targets by 8% for 2 seconds. So on top of being sped up thanks to following the quest over here, the Maelstrom weapon, we are now able to start even further slowing down our targets. And as Thrall is especially good at focusing the more squishier targets or trying to deal with the enemy medic, I highly recommend this skill. And after that, it's really depends. Either you go with Nexus Blades, which will increase the damage and also slow down the enemy, or you can go with World Breaker if you decide to go with Sundering. This will create an impenetrable terrain for a certain amount of time. So let's say you used Sundering, you managed to stun your enemies, and you managed to separate the enemy medic from the rest of their team. This is where it comes in handy. So think of like when we did the episode with Sonya, and over here, if we would not go with Ignore Pain, the aerated crater is this small area from which the enemy is unable to escape, but also Sonya is not able to escape. So I think actually Thrall does it better with the World Breaker, but we're gonna see how this is gonna work out. So let's jump into a match. Hopefully we're gonna not get the same map over and over again. I would really appreciate it if we can get some fun map, and let's see how it turns out.
Glory to the Horde.
So we find ourselves on Brax's Holdout, our team consisting of Thrall, Nova, Vala, Nazebo, and Uther. These three I have already covered on the playlist, so you can go check it out. Enemy team consisting of Abathur, Butcher, Azmodan, Lily, and Alarak. So yeah, dealing with the Butcher is gonna be kind of difficult, but because we have a map with 2 lanes, it might be also a kind of interesting to see how fast he's able to stack that meat. So we're gonna go with Echo of the Elements, and we're gonna take the top lane. Looks like Nazebo is still resting in the base, but he's gonna be able to join the friendlies over at the bottom lane. Now Thrall himself, he is able to maintain control over lane fairly easily. Looks like everyone is actually gathered at the bottom, so let's see what can be done here. Also, we have Feral Spirit. This allows us also to stun. So we will have basically 2 abilities in our roster, which are gonna allow us to close in the distance. But we need to be careful about Alarak's silences. This is gonna be one of those episodes, but there's Alarak and Abathur, and I'm gonna be all screwed up about who's is who, and it's just gonna be fun like that. So our goal is gonna be here to try and make sure that we are able to keep hitting these minions and keep stacking up those stacks. As you can see, we are taking quite a lot of damage from Abathur. It's kind of annoying. Abathur is becoming really a nuisance. Okay, so 2 stacks right away. Need to be careful, need to monitor the rotation of the enemy units.
The beacons have activated. Control them.
Need to be careful when I use this ability. If you are able to stack up quite a lot of these, it's gonna be super awesome. We are only at 4 out of 20. I don't know what Abathur is up to. Oh, he's teasing me. Okay, looks like we have this already active. Oh, fudge. Are you gonna charge at me? I don't want to stand on here because I'm quite sure he has managed to land a crap ton of these mines. Okay, let's go after him now. Let's try to not go, however, through the smoke. Okay, we're gonna take the sippy cup. We need to be careful. I don't want to be feeding freaking Butcher. Able to get a stack. Need to keep killing these freaking things which keep popping on top of the enemy minions. Abathur is really annoying that way.
The spirits smile upon me.
Okay, let's try to take this. Okay, not able to stun actually Butcher. That's kind of weird. If I would be able to take this, that would be awesome. I really need to heal up.
I will return as soon as I can.
This is why we need the control over the Frost Resilience. It's gonna allow us to stay in combat a bit longer. Really hate Abathur. Right now, he's doing a great job supporting his team.
Be right there.
Okay, this is really bad.
Need to pull back.
Okay, we need to heal up. I cannot be too goddamn aggressive because I'm considering this. He has only 42 stacks. I don't want that to change. Unfortunately, they have been able to gather more Zerg, so we will now have to control or help defend this location. Thrall able to dish out quite a lot of damage, but I also have to be careful in what the enemy is doing here. They're gonna be able to pressure us hard here. I need to make sure that the keep is gonna stay here so that I can take the CP cup.
You're in rough shape. Hit up a healing fountain.
Able to stun there temporarily. Okay, let's keep on clearing these Zerg. We're gonna go with the Maelstrom weapon. Especially if Butcher's gonna be screwing around with us. We're gonna try to make sure that we punish him at that time. Thrall quite decent at actually clearing out. Really cannot be doing this. You cannot be going through the smoke. Abathur is pumping down mines everywhere. This is where we do this. This is where we do this. This is where I try to stay alive. Alarak, Abathur, both of these guys, and wasn't sure what they are up to. It looks like Lily has decided to join the fight there. Uther is gonna have it really difficult with trying to hit those heals on me. I mean, you have seen the episode. I hate Holy Radiance. Okay, let's see if we can stack up these damage points. We need to be careful with our health, and we need to be careful through where we go because of Abathur. And if we have so many people up here, I do wonder who the funk is down there. Horrible rotation so far on our end. Let's try to avoid the smoke. This goddamn guy is landing these mines just literally everywhere. Let's see if we have Sippy Cup available.
The beacons are energizing.
It's one stack. Able to pressure away Asmodan. Building up those stacks. Chasing after Butcher. And able to kill him. It's gonna reduce the amount of stacks he has currently available. We're gonna pressure Asmodan. We're gonna go and try to punish him for this. Unfortunately, not able to follow through. Not yet enough damage output, but we'll be able to fix that. And with that kill, we get our stack or first quest completed. And we are able to reach our heroic ability before the enemy team is able to do so.
Yes, I go.
Okay, we're gonna heal up here a tiny bit. Need to be careful with Asmodan. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. What is Nazebo?
Just yet.
Okay, well, Top seems to be struggling versus Butcher. Yeah, you were not in the base. Come on, dude. Don't lie to me. You were here. Don't. Okay, let's go to the top. Seems like everyone is trying to stay the hell away from Butcher. He has 91 stacks, so killing him has definitely helped us. Uther is trying to push in. Okay, we're gonna move away from this. He was not able to hit me with his heroic. I'm actually surprised he did not go with the meat hook. Okay, another stun from Uther. Beautiful job. Really bad on Butcher's side. God damn it, I hate these mines. This is why we need the Frostbolt Resilience. Why is nobody down?
Understood.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go up here and try to push this lane a bit more back.
Time has come.
So that's what we are good at. That's what we need to do here. Uther is holding the line. I don't know why. We need to make sure that we push back. Okay. But this is just a clone from Abathur. He was not able to reach Uther. We're gonna go with Frostwolf's Race so that we have control over when I'm able to pump out these heals. Here's the real Butcher activating his ability too early.
Heading over to help.
We are spamming those abilities. He is stunning me, but he is not going to be able to do this for too long. Even with Abathur's help, we had help from Uther. Awesome job there. You need to find out where Abathur is at. If I would have Sundering and I would be able to pressure this location, I'm quite sure I would be able to actually get this sucker stunned. Beautiful kill there by Vala. God damn it, I hate these goddamn mines. Fuck off with them. Okay, unfortunately, he was not in here. So let's try to pressure them the same way as they pressured us. We need to push back. Okay, we need to move here to help Nazebo.
I am on my way to
Come on, let's stun. Don't care about the clone of Lily. I want to get the real one. Thank you for pushing out. Okay, beautiful stun there by Vala. Beautiful. We're gonna stop him and we're gonna not allow him to escape, and being caught in the zombie wall is annoying.
Than the enemies, but whatever that's worth.
Abathur was at the top over there for a temporary amount of time. Okay, let's try to deal with this Ultralisk. I really hate Nazebo's wall. Right now, it's not helping me.
We should ensure this survives.
Cannot do cams during the Zerg wave.
to see your prowess.
One of the deadliest combos can be actually Abathur on top of Cho'Gall. If the enemy team would actually have Butcher and Cho'Gall, I don't think we would have a chance. I really don't like the choice of the heroic ability on the Nazebo's side, but it is what it is. We're gonna pressure the bottom lane. But we need to be careful here because soon
insurgents.
The entire enemy team is back online.
Excitement.
Don't try to do the camp on their side. Let's do this, or let's do the middle.
Quickly.
This is dangerous.
Elements guide me.
Okay, so let's see how fast Thrall can do the camp. Why do you keep capturing me inside of the zombie wall, Nazebo? What's the point of that? So Abathur is gonna be popping down mines. Don't do this. Don't do that. If we would be caught here while doing that by Butcher or someone, that would be quite devastating. I'm gonna go to...
I will join you shortly.
They're all going through the smoke while easily Abathur could have landed a bunch of mines there. We're gonna help stun Alarak, or what's his name? Yep, and that way we were able to get the kill. Looks like Lily is on top with Butcher, who has 91 stacks of blood or meat, so not really great. Nazebo pressuring the bottom lane. I have to be careful where Butcher will pop out of. Okay. Was that a clone by... Okay, that was the clone by Abathur.
Power spike from the beacons will be active soon.
Okay, beautiful stun there. Beautiful job. Let's stun. And this is where we are able to pressure. Nice zombie wall. Let's go after Lily. Come on. Beautiful. Come on. Squishy target. Motherfucker.
Kill confirmed.
Fudge.
Only stopped you, did they?
That could have been nice. That could have been nice. We could have had Asmodan. But now the enemy team is down 2. We are down 1. They have the unique chance to get this thing done. Nova doing a great job of spawning her clone to actually clear out the mines. Really smart. Really smart. I think Asmodan is trying to stay to the top, pressure that location. Butcher is coming in from there. Uther can be in quite a lot of trouble here. Vala, definitely bad placement. It's all about placement with her. Asmodan caught in the zombie wall with Alarak. Lily is the one that needs to die, because she's gonna be able to give sustain to the enemy team. Alarak has been killed. We're gonna interrupt this. We're gonna interrupt that. We're gonna stun Lily. We're gonna follow with the lightning. And we're gonna follow with the goddamn lightning. And as soon as I have ability, this one... No, you ain't. No, you ain't. That's why. That's why we do the stuns. And I think we can do the Nexus Blades for the fun of it. We need to capture this location. I'm quite sure that the enemy Abathur has control over it. Let's grab the camp. Why the hell not? You can theoretically even try to do the boss on this map in order to help push with the wave of the Zerg. Be quite overkill, but might actually give us the unique opportunity to win this if we manage to do this. If the entire team is gonna do the boss now, we do have the unique chance. So now we're gonna pressure the enemy with the boss and also with a massive Zerg wave. So both lanes are being pressured. Yeah, Holy Radiant struggling to land that shot. I know what you feel. I know what you feel. Trying to dodge the projectile from Asmodan. Looks like Butcher is actually sticking to the top lane. Quite sure we're going to be able to pressure the enemy core and try to get the victory here. Seems like Asmodan's clone. I don't want to focus that thing. Decayed, Butchered, just butchered. Sundering. Beautiful stun by Uther, and with that we get the kill. Really nice. Really nice.
Victory for the Horde.
MVP.
I kind of disagree because he was capturing me in the zombie walls, but sure, why the hell not? Let's give him the point. He deserves it. So that's going to be Thrall. We're gonna go again over the build which I use because you cannot find this on any of the Heroes of Fire. At least I don't think I have found it. Definitely do suggest Echo of Elements over Crash Lightning, just because hitting 2 heroes, if you're not exclusively in those hero battles, it's gonna be definitely difficult, and trying to clear out minions is just gonna be necessary in order to gather experience. Then you can follow with whatever you decide to go with. You can go with another quest, Frostwolf back, for example, to keep reducing the cost, but keep in mind, if you die, you have to start all over again unless this has been fulfilled. Then I have gone with Maelstrom Weapon, then with Sundering, then with Frostwolf's Grace, Thunderstorm, and eventually you can go either with World Breaker or Nexus Blades. Either one will work well for you. Thrall is overall highly mobile, highly flexible. You have a wide range of options as to which one you decide to go with. That's up to you. The game is for free. You can get it. Who knows? Maybe because Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard for 68 billion, we're gonna see even more games from them, and so eventually we might see heroes from the fourth Diablo or I don't know, some other titles. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Maybe we're gonna see Captain Price from Call of Duty because he cannot be killed, same as the franchise. So everything is possible. But other than that, I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Make sure to click the subscribe button and especially the notification bell, as lately I have been publishing a lot of Dying Light, so this is something to put in between those uploads so that I have some sort of variety of content, and so it's not all the same. And other than that, yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye for now. Man, I cannot believe my own gazebo was constantly trying to capture me in a goddamn zombie wall.